Thursday, Gratitude Thursday, Thankfulness Thursday. And let's see, I was inspired. I find this meditation that I've done a few times here, this idea of the last time, I just find it such a sweet entry point into gratitude. And especially triggered by this guy. This is Bruno. He's about 11 years old. He came into my life when I moved in with my sweetie Jen here in Fairfax, and he's a pit bull, and was found on a rainy night in Bayview Hunters Point about 11 years ago. And he's getting old. He's got all kinds of like lumpy things growing on his body, and he just kind of doesn't really want to go for long walks. And so whenever I hang out with him or take him out for walks, I have this really just it's this beautiful, soft, tender experience, this acute um sensation of don't miss this. Like this is not forever. And of course, I think we all struggle with this. Like we make this assumption that there is a tomorrow. You know, I don't need to worry about this, or I'll just let this go, or um, because we think that tomorrow is a guaranteed experience, and the truth is it's not. And there will come the time when everything that we do will have been the last time. So again, not to the goal of this meditation is not to be a downer or make anything heavy. If anything, is to sweeten the experience of the moment by moment lives that we live, and to remember that this is all happening now, and it's not a given that it will be there later or tomorrow. So let's start by closing our eyes. Taking a moment to just settle into the body. And in my experience, when we slow down and drop into this really familiar space of what it's like to live in the body that we were given, there's something so old and so familiar to that experience. And of course, there are new aches and pains. There are new sensations that crop up all the time. Yet there's something just really old and ancient about this is what it's like to be me on planet Earth. And then bring to mind someone you love, someone you care for deeply. What's it like to be you as you're experiencing a memory or the sensation of being near this person that you care about? Really notice the sensations, savor them. Just for a moment, touching into the reality, which is there will be a last time that you get to speak to them, you get to touch them, you get to look at them. And underneath the heaviness or even the morbidity of that thought, there's this beautiful, expansive sweetness and tenderness that makes that that notion or that awareness, it's beautiful. It's the doorway into gratitude and connection. How fortunate and lucky that you met, that you got to have this, whatever time that you've had. And now shifting gears a little bit, I want you to think of someone that gets under your skin a little bit. They annoy you. Maybe their voice is grating, or there's something about the way they look or interact that is just gets under your skin a bit. And even there, I want you to notice it's the privilege of being alive and having a body that has the ability to experience those emotions, those sensations. On the surface, it might seem really negative. What I'm pointing to is this beautiful aspect which has to do with its vitality, its being alive. I get to be annoyed by this person. I get to experience their grating voice and their loud opinions. Just see if you can settle into the part of you that can smile at all of it and say, yeah, I get to do this. So just finding the gratitude in feeling annoyed by someone. The same goes for stress. So you're thinking of experiences or moments that have been stressful. There's a vitality in that kind of stress. There's an aliveness and an energy. Well, I'm not suggesting that the stress is something that you want. I'm suggesting that noticing how the aliveness underneath it is worthy of some time and attention. Oftentimes, stress has to do with time. So we're running late. I don't have time for this nonsense, whatever it might be. Just appreciating that relationship to the preciousness of time. Appreciating the time we have now because we have no idea how much time we actually have left to experience what we're experiencing. So can you find appreciation and gratitude for the fact that the body can feel stressed out about finding a parking spot or being late for a meeting? We usually gloss over all of those issues as just bad and negative and irritating. Yet there's something really, the fact that we can experience it all is beautiful and worthy of attention. And speaking of experiences, I was just noticing food or drink, sensory experiences that are pleasant, enjoyable. There will be a last time that you eat your favorite meal, that you'll hang out with friends for whatever drinks you enjoy drinking. Of course, all of this is in service of making the present moment, the life that we actually live, that much sweeter and worthy of our full attention. Go ahead and take a deep breath in through the nose. Slow exhale through the mouth. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In through the nose, through the mouth. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then just keeping the eyes closed. Appreciating body's ability to breathe. Ability to sense and experience calm, community. I've always loved the imagery or the notion of the bodhisattva, which is another way of putting that is it's like a spiritual warrior. And the idea of living life from this place of being a spiritual warrior, and I think appreciating the fact that everything is impermanent, and that there is a last time for everything. Really living it fully and stepping into it is something that I aspire to. So I hope today's session inspires you to spend the rest of the day just being more acutely aware of everything that you experience. Could be the last time that happens. And no matter how positive or negative it is, just be there for it and take it in. So hope that worked. Take care, everyone. See you tomorrow.